Hallownest, we've come to bargain.
I swear, if I die someplace stupid again, I'm just going to put down this game forever and quit the channel.
Oh, welcome back, everybody, to more Steel Soul.
Steel Salt, more likely.
Yeah. Salt Soul?
Salt Soul, probably
Safe's
accurate.
last attempt ended rather poorly, so this is his chance to redeem himself. Was that strategically taking damage there?
I thought I'd be knocked back more than I was. I have no more excuses. I'm just bad at this game. And
well, we already knew that. All right, so what's the strat this time around, buddy?
Not die and make the jumps.
You heard it here first, folks. His strategy is to not die. That's all you got to do to win, right?
Yep, pretty much.
I mean, technically it's true.
Take it.
It's also, yeah,
a little slower. Perhaps unlock more stack stations like I should.
Yeah.
So I don't have to avoid as silly situations as I got myself caught up in last time.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we should try and get Fragile Heart as soon as we get to Leg Eater. Maybe try and have enough Geo for that, but I guess we'll see what happens, really.
Yep.
This is as good as we can ask for with you.
Your sass.
You love my sass. He tells me every day what a nice sass I have.
My, what big sass you have.
The better to seduce you with, my dear.
Yeah, I don't think that sass is seducing anyone. I hit it. Y'all heard the nail and so did I.
Yeah, but the game said no, and that's what matters.
Pout.
Fury of the Fallen.
Yes,
Nice.
yes, I know.
Not the most useful charm, but
But it's a charm, and
Yeah.
the charm count is important.
yes, charm count is important. For Salubra to give you what you need. Oh, man.
Charm notches, always more charm notches.
Yeah. I do apologize if my commentary is not up to snuff today. My brain is still a little bit wired from this D&D session we had last night.
It was pretty silly.
A little ridiculous.
The DM proposed a single combat encounter and did not expect Astral to be able to pull it off. It was supposed to be 2 rounds of combat. Real in-game, or like real life hour later, Astral just scrapes a win.
Yeah.
That was silly.
It ended up my my cleric being pitted up against a demigod who had
demigod, I think. Well,
yeah,
the jury's still
a
out.
pseudo demigod. We're still not sure. We just know that they have demigod blood or something along those lines.
We'll
But
find out
they
next
had
session.
they had a Vorpal greatsword. So if they'd managed to get a 20, they would have just killed me. Probably. Actually,
How?
I
Whoa,
could have.
I expected him
What
to
are
go
you
the other way.
doing?
That was silly.
What are you doing?
It was supposed to run the other way.
I could have survived once.
Doesn't it immediately take your head?
I think it.
I'm pretty sure the deal with
yes.
Vorpal is your head is gone.
I mean, yes, but I have a I don't know. I don't know if it would apply or not. I have an item that that once per day, if I would be reduced to no hit points, I survive with 1. I don't know how that would apply in the case of Vorpal, but yeah. So
Actually,
yeah,
I'd
so
rather look at that map.
this pseudo demigod with a Vorpal greatsword, basically, and they also had an ability where they healed for like 50 hit points every turn, and somehow I managed to kill them. I'm still a little unsure how that happened. It was a long fight.
No, like it was silly
really,
long.
really long. So my character, I'm rather proud. I'm rather proud of my character. If I'm being honest, they are a little bit absurd. I have. So my character's level 18, so I have 5 levels in fighter and 13 levels in cleric. So I have up to 7th level cleric spells, and then the good old fighter stuff. An armor class of 26, which I can boost up to 28 with a spell. And yeah,
too many damage resistances and immunities.
I have
list off.
a lot of damage resistances as well, because we're just so high level at this point. We have so much, frankly, crazy equipment. You have what, like 10 immovable rods?
Yep,
Something like that.
It's something I want to do for a while, like just buy a ton of them and keep them in my bag.
I don't know that I've ever known that there was an opening there. I don't think I've ever opened that up. But yeah, and then I also have a Sword of Answering, which is awesome. It's a +3 magical longsword, legendary rarity, which has the ability that if a creature within your attack range damages you, then you can use your reaction to immediately make a melee attack against them, and that attack has advantage and bypasses all of their damage resistances and or immunities that they have. Which means that even when it's not my turn, I can still dish out a lot of damage, especially since that advantage on the attack made it so that I could... I think I got a couple crits off of that as well, which was real nice.
Also, we're going to be going a little... I'm deciding I'm going to be going a little slower. Still aiming for the 10-hour mark, but going to be a little more...
I think we can
particular.
I think we can still try and get one boss per episode at least, though.
I think we won't allow more than one every other episode, but we'll probably will get one per episode for the first while.
Yeah. I mean, the first while though, like there's a lot of bosses in pretty quick succession, so
yeah. What? I expected him to be retracting then.
Yeah, I think you were just
I like a breath short of the timing I needed.
pretty much. Yeah. So yeah, so pro tip for anyone who maybe has interest in playing Dungeons and Dragons, but hasn't played it before and is unsure of what they want to do or anything. Go grab Gathering Swarm. Just so you're not wasting Geo. Plus, it's also a charm
Yeah.
to add on the pile.
I need to get... Alright, I'll go
Or
down then.
wait, no. She doesn't give Gathering Swarm, does she?
No, you get Gathering Swarm from Syl.
Okay. You could get
Sly, not
you could
Syl.
get Compass though, which you never got last time.
Yes. Alright, let's kill you. Hey.
Yeah. So couple things. So fighter's kind of like basically the super basic class. Obviously.
You get lots of hit points, you get a lot of attacks.
Yeah, you get hit points, you get attacks, and you don't get much else. It's kind of a boring class, but it is an amazing class to multi-class with other classes because it synchronizes super well with a lot of things.
So in D&D, you are not restricted to, I have full soul, never mind, not a single class, but if you meet certain requirements, you can like buy levels in a different class if you would like. Which is real nice.
It is real nice, and fighter is probably the best class to do that with, just because fighter level 1 you get an ability called Action Surge, which once per, is it short rest or long rest?
Long rest, I'm pretty sure.
Once per long rest allows you to basically take an extra attack action on your turn.
I kept expecting her to do that floor to ceiling thing. She never did.
And then second level, you get an ability called Second Wind, which allows you to, as a bonus action, just heal yourself for a decent amount once per long rest. And then at third level, you get, if you choose the champion, you get Improved Critical, which I think increases your critical range to 19 through 20, right?
Yes.
And then you also get a fighting style which can do some really cool stuff. My fighting style that I have chosen for my character is the defense fighting style, which, as long as I'm wearing armor, gives me an additional +1 to my armor class, which is really good. But there's other ones that, bonus benefit if you're using two-handed weapons or just like single wielding a weapon or dual wielding, stuff like that. So fighter is just amazing to mix into other classes if you're not really sure what you want to do with your class, but also really want to improve your performance.
I may not recommend it for new players, just because
multi-classing is a little more complicated.
And you can get a lot of cool abilities, but you will generally be less powerful than a class that has like put all of its points into one class, because you get the higher level abilities. Yeah. But it's a balance.
It is a balance. Well, so yeah. So the other piece of advice that I would give is that clerics are insane in D&D. They have good health, good spells, a lot of just different options of how you can play them. And frankly, they are better than paladins. Like a cleric plus fighter can do everything a paladin can do and more.
Without the
restrictions of what paladins have on them as well.
Who's texting me? Alright, you can wait.
I mean, considering that my cleric can easily output 80 plus damage every turn, just melee. But that does have something to do with, some of the equipment that she's got as well. Hey, Mr. False Knight. Here he is. We still need to do that thing that we've talked about.
Oh,
Nice.
I forgot you had that move.
Yeah, the charge is longer than you think it would be.
I just forget that he gets a shockwave with that one.
Yeah.
Well, there goes my record for last time not getting a hit. Oh.
Nice. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Probably something about D&D, but I can't remember. Shockwave, yep. And bye-bye. Bye-bye, dude. Nice. Well done.
Thank you. Not as clean of a run as last time was, but what you gonna do?
Yeah. He actually gives a decent amount of geo as well for beating him. Which is nice. Okay. Are you gonna
about to end the episode there?
Oh, we've got 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna head back up onto
So-
Dirtmouth.
Yeah. Our strategy with that campaign, which, by the way, I think we've mentioned this before, but it was pitched to us as an intrigue campaign.
Intrigue.
And the last few sessions have been just lots of combat.
Or just finding the silliest ways to avoid combat.
Yes. I think I said last night that our general strategy for this campaign has been befriend or butcher.
So the DM at the end of the one shot, just to screw around, gave us a deck of many things. And as part of that, my character was given 3 wishes, which is just absurd. And I have only used it to just get friends.
Yeah.
So we have an ancient red dragon,
Which was imprisoned by some like
People.
ancient entity, and we used a wish to free it. And then
an Empyrean.
yeah,
which was,
yeah. So last session we found an Empyrean locked in a vault beneath our castle, and so he used one of his wishes to free them, and now they're our friend and are setting up a base on our island. We own an island, by the way.
Or my wife's character owns an island, and we have elected to stay with her.
Pretty much.
I should equip Gathering Storm.
We also
there's a bench down there.
robbed a bank and
That
are
was fun.
very, very wealthy now.
Well, so the DMI have been doing some math to figure out what it will take to like establish our island nation. It's gonna drain most of our funds before we get any significant amount of income from the production of our island.
You think so?
Yeah, like mercenaries alone.
What kind of costs are we looking at?
Well, the mine startup costs, it's gonna be 1 to 2 million annually just to operate the mine. We need to like hire workers to start building our base, start building our island, which is going to be another couple million.
Nice.
Gosh, I am just not with it today.
I mean, I think the math that we did though is that if we can get like the mines and stuff on the island into production, that they will produce
Oh yeah, we will recoup our costs
quite a bit
quickly.
like millions and millions of gold pieces worth every year.
We will recoup our costs very
Quite handily.
quickly, but it's going to take most of the treasury to do that. Wow. So in my defense, we got a puppy this week, and she has been keeping us up all night for potty breaks and whatnot.
Excuses.
I feel it's a reasonable excuse.
It is a reasonable excuse, but it is also an excuse.
Yep.
We're about out of time, though.
Let me get onto the bench inside the shaman's house. Thank you. We are receiving gifts.
We are receiving gifts. Ooh, it is nuggets. Delicious.
Boy, nuggies.
Thank you, sister. Love you.
Well, on that delicious note, we need to eat some chicken nuggets.
Yeah, we've got some nugs to go through. So, let us know down in the comments, what is your favorite kind of nug? Where do you get them from? What dipping sauce do you prefer to dip them in? Because there's a lot of different styles of chicken nuggets, aren't there?
Also, apparently I missed the memo, and there's like some form of chicken nugget meme going around on Reddit. If any of y'all know what the hell that is, because I don't, and y'all could explain it to me, that'd be
first
great.
I've heard of it, so...
I just got on last night, and then they're just referencing the memes about the nuggets. So not like memes about the nuggets themselves, but referencing the memes about the memes
about the nuggets.
Because this is... I may have to save this rant for next episode. It pisses me off. Just Reddit. Stop being bad at memes. Meme culture is dying. Please save it. Anyways, we'll talk about this more next episode. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Bye.